Cowabunga dudes, what's going on? Last Friday, I posted 2 videos. One video I put 50 hours into, and another video I put about 5 minutes into. One of these videos got 150 views, and one of these videos got 250 views. And I'll leave you to guess which is which. But we're jumping off of what we talked about last week. Now, last week I mentioned that I had a dream about my Madden video. That in that dream, when I posted that video and I went to go check the YouTube studio and I looked at it, there was like 100,000 views on the video, and obviously that's not what happened. I didn't get 100,000 views on the video. I didn't even get 200. And it's hard. I'm not going to pretend like it's not hard to do this over and over again. This is the second video I've posted. This and the Black Ops 2 video where I think it's going to do good. And then, it does okay. It does all right. But hey, we got 3 videos in a row over 100 views, which I'd say is pretty good. Like, that's pretty hype. If we can maintain that consistency, maintain some growth, then I'd say we're in the clear, You just steadily build. Success, with most things, but especially on YouTube, is exponential. You just have to make it. You gotta make it to the first hurdle, right? Dudes on Shark Tank, they're like, making the first $1 million is really, really hard, but the second million isn't that hard, and the third million is pretty easy, right? It's exponential, and you don't know when that snowball is gonna start to roll. I feel like I'm just running through the fog, I'm just running as fast as I can through the fog to try and find something. And I'm not finding anything, but I know there's something out there. So I just have to keep running until I get that one video that does really good, until I find that shelter, And I'll tell you what, guys, it's not the continual running through the fog that leads you to fail, It's when you stop running. It's when you say, "All right, I'm done." Got a comment from my good buddy, Mr. I don't know what his name is on YouTube, maybe Anorak, probably. And he was like, "You're an idiot. You shouldn't quit YouTube because blah 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 blah," whatever he said. And the idea wasn't that I just quit YouTube and, jack off all day. The idea was I would, shift my efforts towards something else. I would pick something else to run towards, right? And that's kind of the whole point, is in order to make it, that idea, to make it, whatever that means to you, to be successful in life, you have to try. And just because you try doesn't mean you're gonna make it, right? Just because you work hard, just because you do everything you're supposed to do, doesn't mean you're gonna make it. But you're definitely not gonna make it if you don't try at all. If you don't do anything, if you don't work hard, you're not gonna make it at all. And there's time for you to get stuff done, but the sooner you lock in and work hard, the easier it'll be to make it, right? And the longer you wait, the harder it'll be. And as for my last point here, this episode and the last episode, they're a little depressing. You could call them depressing. I wouldn't call them depressing, but they're a little doomer-esque. And the reason for that is, I'll tell you the reason for that. It's because it's the month of January. And if someone tells you that seasonal depression isn't real, they're a liar. And I'm not depressed. It doesn't really have to be seasonal. It doesn't have to be depression, right? But it is a matter of fact that things are worse in your mind, in your brain state, whenever it hurts to go outside, whenever it's -5 degrees outside. Things are 100% worse whenever it hurts to go outside, all right? So really, if you're feeling bad in the months of January, February, maybe even into the early half of March, all you got to do is power through till the snow starts to melt and the air gets a little warmer. And you might not be a summer person, right? But I think we can all agree it's better to walk 20 minutes on a hot day than it is on a freezing cold day. Maybe we can't all agree that, but a lot of people would agree. I don't even know. This wasn't a concise video, but I hope I got the message across. Okay, keep working hard. Keep grinding. Keep locking in. Look at that dude falling down the stairs.